Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate a plant-based, oil-free cherry breakfast bar. It's somewhat like the one I did last time. I used strawberries, but the problem I had last time was I didn't turn on my side camera, so I didn't have any footage of the mixing process. And so people just got a view of me looking down at a bowl, which is not really appealing or interesting. So this time we've got the cameras running and we're going to do it right. So I'm going to get right into this. We start off with 1 cup of almond flour. And on top of that, I have a half a cup of cooked quinoa, or last time I used flaxseed, a half a cup of flaxseed. This time I'm changing it up to cooked quinoa. We've done it with quinoa before and it tastes really good. It's nice and moist. So we're going to mix that in our bowl. All right. And then we want to have 1 1/4 cup of, I use quick rolled oats, gluten-free, organic. Now you can use the regular rolled oats, but the reason I use this is because the cooking time for this is actually about 35 minutes, which is just about the time that you need to cook quick oats. Rolled oats, regular old-fashioned oats, take longer than that. So let's go ahead and pour that in there. And in there I also have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And now I'm going to mix in the liquids. Let me get something to mix this up with. I'm just going to use this fork right here. All right. Get that nice and mixed up. So you can see it this time because I've got video recording and I'm happy for that. All right, now I'm going to put a little space in the middle there. And I'm going to pour in, this is coconut milk that I'm using. You could use almond milk or soy milk or whatever milk that you want to. All right, so this is about 1/3 cup of coconut milk. Now I'm going to put 1/3 cup of maple syrup. And again, here you can use honey if you want to. I don't suggest agave. You can take a look at that online and see that it's probably not the best sweetener that you can use. All right, so that is done. Put this aside. Now all I got to do is mix this. And this is my crust. And actually, I did it one time, instead of using 1/3 cup of maple syrup, I accidentally put too much in there. I used 1/2 cup. But you know, I'll tell you, it tastes, I wouldn't say a whole lot better, but it tastes better with more. But we want to keep our sugar content down and just use the maple syrup as flavoring and not as an, I don't know how to put this, but not as an ingredient or not as, I think you get the point. We want to use it to flavor it and not overpower it. Okay, so now this is going to sit here and soak in. The oats are going to soak in the milk and the maple syrup. And we'll just leave that there. And we'll take the camera over and take a look at our mixture for the topping. We're back, and here's our crust. What we're going to do is take most of this and put it in this baking dish with parchment paper. We'll press it down, and then we'll sprinkle the rest of it, the remainder of it, because we won't put it all on there, all in there. All right, that looks like we've got that done. Let's put a little bit more in there, in the corners. All right. So that's it. That looks pretty good. That's what you want. You want to get something that looks just like this. You can see that. All right. I'm going to show it over here too. Look at that. It smells delicious. So now we'll go back over to our cherries. I'm going to mash our cherries and get them into a jam-like substance or texture. Here we go. They're still a little stiff. So what you want to do here is just get your fruit to come to start to a boil. You want to just not quite fully boiling, like you can see it now, it's starting. That's about all I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it down. I had this on high, so I'm going to turn it down. That's all you really want. You don't want to cook this so much that it just destroys all the nutrients in there. Quite a bit of it probably has been destroyed by this heat already, but I think it'll be okay. Now this is good. This is a good consistency. When I pour it on the crust, you're going to see this is, you're going to wonder, how in the world is this ever going to congeal? But these little chia seeds are little wonder workers, and they do quite a good job at thickening anything up. All right, let's put this over here. And now let's go back over here. So there we go. You can see that it's very, very soupy. It's splashing around. That's it. Now we just spread this around some. It is very soupy, as you can see. All right, looking forward to this already. Okay, so now we take the rest of this and just sprinkle it on there. And when it cooks, it'll harden up. Look at that. That is really nice. All right, now in the oven, and we'll see you when it comes out. So it's breakfast time, and I cut out one piece, and it cuts very easily. The crust is nice and soft. Comes out of the dish, nice and firm. You can see it again. And we'll try it. Yep, that's good. Very good. All right, we'll see you in the next one.